Jose Protasio Rizal Mercado y Alonso Realonda was born on June 19, 1861 to Francisco Mercado and Theodora Alonso in the town of Calamba. He had 9 sisters and 1 brother. He enrolled at the Ateneo Municipal de Manila, now referred to as Ateneo de Manila University. He dropped last 3 names in his full name after his brother's advice. He is now being known as Jose Protasio Rizal. Rizal also took up a preparatory course on law at the University of Santo Tomas, but when he learned that his mother was going to be blind, he decided to switch to medicine school in UST and later on specialize in ophthalmology. His best works, 2 novels stood out from the rest, Nolimi Tengere and El Fulvis Luisi. In both novels, Rizal harshly criticized the Spanish colonial rule in the country and exposed the ills of Philippine society at that time. And because he wrote about the injustices and brutalities of the Spaniards in the country, the authorities banned Filipinos from reading the controversial books. As more Filipinos read the books, their eyes open to the truth that they were suffering unspeakable abuses at the hands of the friars. These 2 novels by Rizal, now considered his literary masterpieces, are said to have indirectly sparked the Philippine Revolution. Rizal formed a progressive organization called the La Liga Filipina. Now, Rizal was considered even more of a threat by the Spanish authorities alongside with his novels and essays, which ultimately led to his exile in the Pitan in northern Mindanao. The Katipunan had a full-blown revolution and Rizal was accused of being associated with a secret militant society. On his way to Cuba, he was arrested in Barcelona and sent back to Manila. He was charged with sedition, conspiracy, and rebellion, and therefore sentenced to death by firing squad. Days before his execution, Rizal bid farewell to his motherland and countrymen, entitled Mi Ultimo Adios, or My Last Farewell. Rizal was executed on the morning of December 30, 1896, in what was then called Bagong Bayan, now referred to as Luneta. Today, Dr. Rizal's brilliance, compassion, courage, and patriotism are greatly remembered and recognized by the Filipino people. His 2 novels are continuously being analyzed by students and professionals. Colleges and universities in the Philippines even require their students to take a subject which centers around the life and works of Rizal. Every December 30th of the year, we celebrate Rizal Day to commemorate his life and works. Filipinos look back at how his founding of La Liga Filipina and his 2 novels had an effect on the early beginnings of the Philippine Revolution.